How's it going, everybody? It's a funny start today. Granted, it's the afternoon. It was a busy morning of editing to get a video out tonight. It's Wednesday. The reason it was is because we had quite a big day yesterday, which you probably would have seen in the last episode, and that was we got our stuff out of storage. Now, I'm sure I spoke to you about this, but we put our stuff into storage a year ago, but it's been packaged up for 18 months because that's when we put our house for sale. However, that was the second time we sold our house. The first time we sold the house was what's that, 30 months ago, 2.5 years. We basically haven't had our stuff for 2.5 years. Our kids went mental last night. They went through all the boxes down in the barn. It was good, but it meant we did 3 trips with the horse box and we were all shattered this morning, and maybe we had a little bit of wine to celebrate the final step of our move to West Cork. And maybe we're a little bit rough. Claire actually went off this morning and she did her bee. She went on site visiting some bees. So she's buzzing. Now I'm back to it, and it was about 2.5 days now I've been away from this, but keen to get started on this kitchen. I'm ready. I want to have at least one, where's my finger? I want to have at least one piece of the OSB, which is down there, put on the walls, possibly over there. I don't know, am I gonna get it done? I don't see any reason why I shouldn't get it done, but every time I try to do something, something else comes up which stops me from getting it done. I don't know if you saw this. This is our big ass TV we got months ago. Claire went out. This is the ultimate, right? I normally get in trouble for going to Lidl and coming back with like a power tool, but Claire came back with a 65-inch QLED TV. It was a very good price, but it's just sat in our workshop for a very long time. Anyway, I digress. This is why I never get anything done. Right, camera down, OSB, let's go. Very nice. Half half. Very nice. Are they what? Same trousers? Yeah, these are the same trousers we were for 5 minutes ago. Same size. No. Yes.
Let's stop there and eat.
Well, do you want to eat later? Have the rest of the wine. Well, this was a mare. The floor, as you can see, takes a big dip I didn't really care too much about this floor because it's going to be all covered with cabinets. Isn't that right, Claire? Yeah. So anyway, we got the plasterboard up, a little bit of access for our water. This is water going to the fridge, and we have a little bit of power for the fridge also. And two other things, I'm not quite sure. Oh yes, to the island unit and to carry on to the sockets. But this is the first time I've put the wall up first, and I thought it'd be easy because I wouldn't have to cut as much, but I forgot that all of these rafters were at all different sizes. It's a mistake. Go back like 20 videos and try and spot what mistake I made, because I don't know. But anyway, this is the only piece of plasterboard I'm doing like this. The rest I'm doing OSB. Claire's just about ready, and I can just start hammering them up soon. OSB measured. Just about to cut it.
And just see how quickly it'll go up compared to the plasterboard. Fingers crossed it'll go up really quickly and we won't be too...
Yeah, I don't know about that, because the plasterboard, you can fine tune it with a Stanley knife. This is a bit more difficult to cut, but pop it up and we have a look. Shazbot. What? I know, I told you, you wanted to light a fire. I'm like, nah. Did you just say you gotta get a rich tea biscuit because you're hot? Oh, what we stuck on. Very nice. Half up. Very nice.
Are they the same size though?
Are they what? Same trousers?
Sorry.
Yeah, these are the same trousers we were from 5 minutes ago.
Same size.
Well, yes. 60? Pull into the local.
Pull into the local.
Do you want to try a different place or?
Don't mind. You can try here. Like there is seaweed here.
Okay. Ow. Hopefully we don't get stuck.
So we've just pulled in here. This is just very close to where we're hoping to moor our boat. This is an area of the coast just, and the island off there is Hare Island.
Really sad at the front.
We're just coming down here because I have been taking some seaweed from here and putting it around my plants in the tunnel, because it dries up and is great for preventing the slugs, but also great for fertilizing the soil. So I'm going to fill up now, and I also want to make a seaweed fertilizer, and I'll show you that a bit later on. So that's what we're up to today. So I'll just fill up my bucket and you can have a look at the view. that's it. Just loaded up the car. Two nice big buckets of seaweed ready for the garden. And look who it is! Hello, Ruth! Going over to Dad? Where's Dad? Go, Ruth! This is a beautiful area, and just along this road, actually, if you follow this road along, comes to the ferry that you get to Hare Island. And it's just, yeah, it's incredible. Actually incredible just how close Hare Island is. You don't even really need a boat, it's just a kayak really, just a kayak across. And you can see ahead of us there all the houses on the island. It's really, really lovely. I hope I have that right now, that is Hare Island and not Shirkin. But anyway, there we are. Rob's gone for a walk with Rooney all the way along the coastline. Rooney absolutely loves the beach, like a lunatic. So still, so silent. And yes, I was wrong. So the island that we were looking at was in fact Shirkin, I think. And this is Hare Island just in front of us here. It's so close. Like I said, it almost looks like at this time when we've come, you could almost walk across to it.
Now, what are those islands, Claire? Let's see how good you are.
We're here?
Yeah.
This is like the Calf Islands, is it? Look at it, Rob. Oh my god.
This is why we wanted to move down here. It's a bit of a pain to fight to move the new boat now here for the launch. This way?
So this is just the beach before Coonamoor Pier, and just ahead of us here is the ferry for Hare Island. And we came, the last time we came, it was so cold and wet. So today it's really, really lovely to see it in the sun. And I can imagine that when we get out on the boat in this, it is just another world. It looks like there's a little boat going across there, maybe going to Hare Island. The car coming from the ferry, although I don't know if you can take a car on the ferry. Maybe it's just a passenger ferry. It seems to be that there's lots of cars parked at the pier, so it's possible that a lot of the people who live on the island leave their cars on this side. Rob, can you take a car on the ferry? You can't, can you? It's just passenger.
Usually you have to order those ferries.
Yeah.
There's one car ferry that'll
cars
do all
have just
the islands.
come across now. Just see the ferry going out.
Yeah. But they might be people who live on the islands.
Yeah,
you have to keep your car on this side, because I don't even think there's proper roads on the island.
Well, with the amount of houses, I think there is. We'll have a closer look now. But that now that I'm looking at that, it does make me think that that is the little ferry going across to Hare Island. I thought it looked very small, but guess it doesn't need to be very big.
Nah.
And that is actually Hare Island.
That's the pier, yeah.
That pier there is actually Hare Island. It's so close. And these are all the cars then that you see parked here. I assume they just leave their cars here and hop on the ferry home. So here is Hare Island. So no, you couldn't walk across.
So you told
Rob
you
says
the island, Claire.
Island
home.
Rob wants an island home. So after we've finished our house, he wants to get a house on the island, or one of the islands. But this one, as
Just
you can
an
see,
island far away from people.
is quite populated. There's quite a lot of houses there.
Only because you can transfer across in a very bad storm in winter.
And quite quickly.
Some of the other islands further out, you might be shut down over winter for a few months or for a few weeks if there's a storm.
Yeah.
Just look, the water's a bit cloudy, but I'd love a dive.
We better not drop you in. Then I'll be in trouble. So look, they've all just got off the ferry on the other side, and now you can see them walking along the pier. I don't know if they have a car or maybe they just walk home. If anybody is from an island and knows a bit more on how island life works, let us know. And here's another little boat going out. This fisherman.
We just missed the lobsters.
Oh! So
I wouldn't have minded a few fresh lobbies.
Yeah. If you want to go for a swim, you could hop in off here. And off they go for their lobsters. Loaded up with lobsters. Sorry, maybe they're putting their pots down. But they might be checking pots they have out already. Yeah, it's a sweet little pier. Just tiny. Just a couple of boats. And here we are, Coonamoor Pier.
2 women's rocks. You are here.
See that?
I spotted straight off.
Oh my golly, 2 women's rocks. Where are they?
They've just... There's Hare Island, so they're going up here.
Yeah.
They're heading for the 2 women, boys. 2 women is on the other side.
So we're here, and as we look out,
That's Turkad.
we're looking across to Hare Island, which is here.
Yeah, but what you're looking at here is Turkad.
Oh,
See?
so it is, yeah. And
then
actually,
maybe the catalogues behind or over there.
oh my golly, that's amazing, because I still think this is Sherkin, where you see the few houses here. And the sheltered bay is named after the waterfall and the tributary of the Roaring Water River, which
And the what
flows
tree?
into the bay.
And the what tree?
Roaring water. For centuries, Hare Island was mistranslated
Island of the
as
sea pig.
Hare Island.
That's cool.
And Sherkin Island is the island of the sea pig, or the porpoise. Calf Island is a chain in the centre of the bay.
Oh my god.
Cattle from visiting ships were held on Quarantine Island to check that they were free from disease. Where was Quarantine Island?
I wonder is it one of the calf islands? Because cattle were kept there.
I see it marked. Castle Island actually takes its name from the Omani stronghold. And Sandy Island doesn't have a beach. Sandy Island is here. So that's...
Alright, let's split.
Hopefully we'll moor here. Not on this side. This would be the windy side. And this side. So yes, that's Coonamoor Pier. And the fisherman has just headed off and left his jumper on the railing. Rob, would have been a great day for a drone here.
The kitchen to make.
We have a kitchen to make.
It's a baby Rooney. Really?
And how picturesque.
Lovely day. No, you go. Yeah. Oh well.
Hi,
You weren't recording.
What? Round 2 with the salad leaves. So this time I've put them back in. I've put 10 plants in and I have surrounded them. Rooney, out! Oh, Jesus. I've surrounded them with seaweed. So hoping that the salt and the seaweed will keep the slugs at bay. I picked up 2 buckets of seaweeds this morning. Got those. I was careful not to put the seaweed too far near to the plants, just in case the salt was a bit too harsh on them. They're well watered in, and let's see what tomorrow brings.
Good morning from a absolutely glorious West Cork, I gotta tell you. We're in the high teens here, which is not bad for April, and lovely sunshine. We just went out to the beach with Claire to collect some seaweed, and we had a cool kind of fox encounter, so that's quite nice. I wanted to go out because I know can you see this? I wanted to go out because I have this wire here which is pretty big, and I have a little isolator on a single socket like this, and when I was looking to cut it yesterday I felt that cable isn't flexible enough to be fitting behind a single switch. So today I got a double plated switch, and I got a much deeper back box, and what's really cool is it has quite large knockout holes, whereas these are the standard size. So unfortunately that means that I must take my OSB back down. I need to take off the small box that I have fitted there. Probably I need to, I'm not sure, I may need to open up the backing plate that I put, my 2x8 back plate, the piece of wood I have there. Anyway, bottom line, this needs to come down. I need to redress that and put it back up. That's where we're at. Yeah, and then because there's seemingly loads of space.
Oh yeah.
And then that would just give you more room. Pull it down towards you. Oh, bollocks. They're 244, aren't they? These stupid things. The plasterboard is 240. For some reason, the OSB is 244.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to hold it there? Can you just take a slice off?
No!
What was that?
They have the bag of potatoes and onions there.
Okay, so the dinner is on,
What?
which is always a good thing. It is 6:15.
Good evening, everybody. Shower's been had, the end of another marvellous day, an absolutely glorious day. This is the start of an Irish heat wave, so we're told. Fingers crossed the boat will be ready soon. Anyway, we have really found our momentum today, and we have finished off the back wall of the kitchen. The most trickiest part was the big fat wires from the cooker, which we've kind of this cooker is all electric, so it needed big wires, and we're kind of upgrading these wires in case we want to get something more powerful in the future. I'm not sure. I know the electrician said that he has difficulty sometimes with these wires, so I first of all had a big cutout that he could take it out if he wanted to look at it again, but this will be beneath the this will be beneath the counter, so I just made a smaller cutout that he can work with. So that's pretty good then. And then the wire comes out here onto the cooker. I cut this with a circular saw. Gave a brilliant job. Looks great. And if I haven't mentioned it, it's because we're attaching our kitchen to the wall, and there was a fella on derelict and vacant cottages on Facebook. I think Jim Bob or James McCormack, you should go check it out. He's a builder or restorer, I think. He had a great idea to say, put OSB on the walls so that way you can attach your kitchens to it, and it's just a much stronger support for your kitchen. And you're not going to see it anyway. We're going to cover this with counters or cabinets, and then we're going to tile it. So very happy with that suggestion, actually. Yeah, not much to show here. Then Claire got going with the vapor barrier and the insulation, and generally we did a really good job. We made great progress and we're quite happy with that. Anything to add, Claire?
No, I'm doing my washing up.
Lovely washing. Has to be done. Can't wait for the dishwasher, huh? All in good time.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's really good. Today was really productive. The plasterboard I hope will be a bit easier. We haven't got one up yet on the ceiling, so we have to see how that will work out.
There's a lot of holes for lights and
yeah,
and stuff.
So hopefully, but because it's not so angled, I'm hoping it'll be okay. Our fourth
kitchen so far here. So we're gonna wrap this up here. Thanks for watching. We're still overwhelmed with all the support, and it's lovely to hear from all you guys. Great tips as well in the comments. If I've done anything wrong, or you have any suggestions, keep letting me know, because we do pay attention and we do love reading them. It's great to hear some of the comments.
The one thing I just wanted to say is that we are on Wednesdays now, we're kind of doing a bit of everything. So a bit of house and a bit of garden. The garden has been a little bit slow because waiting for everything to propagate, and the tunnel went a bit crazy over the last couple of days, so we have lots of things coming. So we're probably going to do both together. There's so much house coming on now that we want to include that on Wednesdays as well. So there'll be a bit of everything, and later on, I think in this video, you'll see us possibly go down to where we're going to moor our boat and how...
Well, this video is over now. We're saying goodbye.
Oh, I thought this was the start.
No, it's the end.
Oh, so earlier in the video, we'll have seen how we went down to Coonamoor, where we're hoping to moor the boat, and where I got loads of seaweed for the tunnel. Massive problem with slugs, but that seems to have become controlled now by just literally going out before I go to bed and picking them all off in my pajamas. So it's hopefully now with the good weather, it's great now. I think we have another 7 days of dry weather, so it'll be great to see that. And I'll also do a seaweed fertilizer, show you how to do that, but I haven't. I've got all the seaweed and you'll have seen that. But
and the wheelie bin.
And the wheelie bin.
Thanks, Martin.
All about the wheelie bin. Yeah. Okay, so that's it really.
That's it. Thanks for all the support.
Thank you for everything. Thank you for all the comments. Love just reading them, and it's just so much support and all the little ideas and people. I think we are benefiting from this more now, because previously obviously our videos were a couple of months ahead, so we couldn't really make any changes, but now we can really think about what people are saying to us, and of course more than one head is much better. So on lots of things, it's lovely to see people all over the place watching us. And
don't feel like you have to join Patreon or member at all. We're not trying to promote this, but there was just some people that wanted to support us and they were asking for ways, so we set up the membership in Patreon and Ko-fi, but no hassle if you don't want to. We're happy enough to have you watching us more than enough. It's not something, I mean, certainly don't be going out of the way to do that. It was only just that we got a few donations and people were asking about it, so we started it. But it's completely up to everybody what they want to do, and you're completely supporting us by just watching, so it's great. Yeah, absolutely. Catch you later. Thank you. Bye.